This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by On November 9th, 2009, a FIJA activist pickets the Fed courthouse in NYC. His name is Julian Hyken. I hope I'm saying that right. He distributes fully informed jury association pamphlets, informing jurors of their right to find the verdict according to their conscience, rather than following a judge's instructions. He's been arrested before for doing this on federal property. He says, as a result, he's been drugged against his will and placed before a government shrink. But he just keeps going back. On this day, two spooky characters approach, looking like bad actors from a cheesy Christian Mark of the Beast flick. A local Free Stater captures some of what happens next. Both activists are on federal property, rather than the right-of-way. Here are some of the more interesting excerpts.
You got something to do?
Stand here, can I? Just seeing what's happening.
U-N-E-C-I. Okay, we're going to have to ask you to leave the property. Oh, you coming later? Would you like some jury information, sir?
Sure.
Thank you. Who do you work for?
Who do I work for?
You're not obligated. You're not obligated. Alright. Under arrest. Lay down. You placed me under arrest? You're under arrest. Weapons on you. You work for them?
News agency.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let me see your ID.
I don't need to show you that.
You absolutely do. Because it's against code of federal regulations to videotape on federal property for commercial purposes. Let me see your ID.
It's not commercial.
A news agency is not commercial?
Well, it's a...
Go ahead and sit down. You're under arrest.
Press card?
Go ahead and sit down. You're under arrest, dude.
For
You
what?
have no press card on you.
Turn around.
For what?
Turn around. Just
You have no press card. That's what
Just
you
listen
said.
to the officer. Listen
I
to the officer.
Okay, I have
Turn around.
press for...
Listen to the officer. Obey orders.
Yes.
Do I have to handcuff you?
No, sir. I'm not...
Sit down. You're going to get a ticket too. Sit down.
Well, you're... Okay.
Sit down.
Two people are holding me.
You're clear. Where's your ID?
What ID?
State ID.
I don't have it on me. I'm not obligated to carry it, am I?
Federal property, you are. Now I have to take you to jail. We have to hold you until we can identify you.
I have
That's all right. It'll take a couple days.
a couple days. I have...
Usually we have to wait for fingerprints to come back. Seat.
Can I ask...
to the seat, driver's side.
Ask where my camera is?
You took it over there for safety, so don't get broke. That's actually getting confiscated for evidence.
And can I be assured that the footage won't be removed?
Oh, you'll get a receipt for it.
No, but the footage won't be removed?
That's not up to you. That's up to the judge. It's not up to me either. It's up to the judge.
Okay. I'm just aware of police removing footage before.
Well, I gotta keep it because it's my evidence. So I ain't gonna get
Evidence for
arrested
what?
by me.
Evidence for what?
The violation I'm gonna give you a ticket for.
Which is, again?
I'll show you right here.
41 CFR, this section right here, photographs for news, advertising, and commercial purposes. And you know, you being part of the press should know this stuff.
If you didn't really know it now.
Well, do you know the law,
That's
sir?
when you get him a summons. Absolutely, I'm an officer.
Okay. So, can you quote me the statute?
Don't worry about it. Sit down. This stop recording when he asks you.
This 800 number, and they'll be able to answer any questions.
Okay.
Like I said, bring this to court. Likelihood is the fine will either get reduced or eliminated altogether.
All right.
It's up to you. Sure. Or that's actually up to the AUSA.
Right.
They'll plead your case with the AUSA, and they're pretty good about getting those reduced.
And about how long will it take to get a
If you don't
thing
hear
in
it,
the mail?
it should be about 90 days, 60, 90 days.
To get something in the mail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
So-
Government, what do you think?
All right.
The cameraman's name is Antonio. He's from nearby New Jersey and is more popularly known as Bile from blogofbile.com. Both activists are arrested and processed on the scene rather than being taken directly to jail. Bile reports there was an attorney present for the arrestee and a reporter from NBC. Not sure why nothing came of the latter. I assume this guy is the attorney, no idea why he was not arrested for photography. Although Bile's handheld camera was seized, it was later returned without the flash card. His hidden camera kept recording, and that's the vid you see here. On the evening of November 15th, Bile sent out a Twitter message announcing that he and Julian will be returning to the courthouse to do their thing on November 16th. The elderly activist, Julian, is apparently doing this over and over again to build a case and sue. Stay tuned to blogofbile.com for the latest. One question I have would be this: is it possible to do FIJA outreach here without entering federal property? Then it becomes more of a free speech issue than a trespass issue.
I'm audio and video recording.
Here's how it looks and feels near the federal building in Concord, New Hampshire. Here we are able to be near jurors as they enter and exit the federal courthouse. We don't have to enter federal property to be close to them. We can be just on the sidewalk.
You called us, so we didn't realize it was you. Yeah, I just did a little live broadcasting from the spot. Okay. I appreciate your pleasant demeanor. All right. Have a good day.
The Homeland Security people here are more polite, less spooky looking, and more reluctant to make arrests. I did see the FPS bigwig Mike Therrien tell a mainstream photographer on a sidewalk not to photograph him. But he didn't really follow through on that. Another news update regarding Fed buildings. The attorney for a convicted Brown supporter in New Hampshire has filed a brief alleging that the Concord Federal Courthouse is not legally under federal jurisdiction. The brief says, quote, "Federal government had no territorial jurisdiction in Plainfield, New Hampshire, nor at the courthouse in Concord," unquote. This was always something I had suspected was just some sort of fringe conspiracy theory until I saw this inside-the-system lawyer bring it up. The lawyer for Elaine Brown supporter Reno Gonzalez seems credible and has had a successful role in fighting the government on freedom of information issues in the past. So we'll see if anything comes of that. Anyway, see the video descript for more info regarding the appeal of Brown supporter Reno Gonzalez, and see blogofbile.com for the latest on the Julian Hyken saga. Whatever happens next will be good for FIJA, good for fully informed juries. The more they arrest these guys, the more publicity for a juror's right to protest bad laws by voting to acquit. You know how I'm always talking about the fact that if you go to the State House and you swing your fist, you hit a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. Well, I've never actually showed you any video of the way the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance is able to just pack the State House full of liberty activists. Take a look at this. On this day, we had about 30 activists, I think, to fight for more freedom in New Hampshire and prevent the State House from passing bad bills. There have been times where we've had more like 50. Here they are meeting with the governor the same day. And they've had quite a bit of legislative success, too. That's why I'm a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance, and hope you will be too. Find out more at nhliberty.org. nhliberty.org.